now he's following us and we're climbing the rock. I thought you said this was a lookout, Brett.
I'll put the fire out. Oh, that happens when you get old.
Alright, well we have left camp and we are going to follow this track around the rock to see where it goes and if there's anything interesting on it. But so far so good. Now it's still a bit overcast. There's still a little bit of sun there, so we're still chasing the sun, keeping up with it and driving around the rock. Massive rock. Be interesting to see how long this track goes for, if it does in fact go all the way around. But there's a bit of a hole there. Starting to worry about whether we were actually going to get to put it in 4-wheel drive today, but I've tucked it in just for the hell of it. But, there's a few washaways here. A lot of water runs off that rock and obviously into the lake, so there's a few washaways along here. But never mind, all good so far, and we'll see what today's got in store for us. Well, we've followed the track as far as it will go, but it pretty much just goes around the other side of the rock. There's a few more campsites, a lot more firewood on this side, but it doesn't actually go
off to the left here, so I'll go and have a quick look.
Doesn't actually go all the way around the rock, which is disappointing. But there's another track here that goes off. Brad's just going down to have a look at it, and we'll see where that one goes. Alrighty, well as you can see from the outside camera, the weather has absolutely turned to shit this morning. Just after we left Balaji Rock, it has not stopped raining and it is blowing a gale. But hopefully the wind will blow this past. I have heard that Perth is copping another battering from yet another frontal system coming through, so we're obviously copping the edge of it. And yeah, it's making for interesting driving. These roads are very, very slippery, so I've just got it into 4-wheel drive mode just for a little bit of extra safety because it is very, very slippery on these roads. So anyhow, hopefully we get a break in the weather soon and we might be able to get out and do some filming. Alright, we've made it to another one of the rocks that we plan to come out and have a look at. This one has a wall on it that funnels water into a massive water tank, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of it. There it is. Maybe I'll give it a go. Elachbutting rock. There you go. Rock walk. Rock circuit 2.3 kilometres, allow minimum 1.5 hours, suitable for people with moderate levels of fitness. Go and walk around the rock. Apparently there's some rock paintings here as well. So that is where we are, and fortunately it has actually just stopped raining. It has done nothing but rain since we left Balaji Rock, and the cars are absolutely covered in mud, and it's been a very interesting drive on some of these roads. But we'll go up and have a look at this rock and see what it's all about. Oh no, we sprung a leak, have we?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, we're now like that wall collapsed and we just washed down the hill. The tank's not. The tank's not. Right, is it? That's right. Is that gate open? Yeah, it should be. Well, there's something blowing in there. It's the moss, eh? Some sort of water flowing in it, because you can see it flowing outside. It's flowing outside of it.
Yeah, it's going through. It's a bloody big water tank.
Bloody big water tank.
There you go.
That's connected up to the toilet, 15-second flush. Whoosh. Got a fair old flow to it, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not coming in there. I don't know how far this wall goes around, because the rock is miles.
Alrighty, back on the sloppy road again. It's a shame the weather's crappy outside, because it would have been good to get the drone up around that and have a good look at that from the air. But it's supposed to be one of the biggest water tanks in WA, could be Australia. But didn't look like it had a hell of a lot of water in it, but that might just be because of the sheer size of it. Plus there's another tank further down the hill that obviously it feeds into. But yeah, very interesting. It still catches a lot of water, and apparently the local farmers still use it. So good little setup. Alright, we are now heading to a town called Bonnie Rock, which I believe is now deserted and there's not much left of it. And we're going to have a look at the ruins and what is there, and hopefully the weather will lift a little bit so I can actually get out and do some filming. Alright, we will see you up the road.
Close that we look like one. Oh my dear, wish it was
Alrighty, we have reached the old town of Bonnie Rock. There's not much left of it. There's signposts where everything used to be. There is this building still here. So it basically says, welcome to Bonnie Rock. Bonnie Rock was surveyed in 1932. The name originated from sandalwood cutters who had named a rock in the locality Bonnie Rock. So there you go. Railway reached Bonnie Rock in time in the 1930s harvest and was officially declared open in 1931 April. Doesn't actually say when everybody moved out. So the Bonnie Rock Town Hall, is it open? There's no doorknob.
No doorknob.
Someone took the doorknob off.
No wonder the town didn't survive, they couldn't get in the building.
Bonnie Rock Hall. And look, it even has a play centre. So all the kiddies from Bonnie Rock can play. So there's some lot numbers that tell you who owned the lots, and they basically stretch down that road, you can see. And apparently this was Hicks Street. I don't know if that means Hicks Street was through there. There's the sign. Seen better days, and yeah, that's it. But I thought there'd be a bit more here, but not a lot at all. And yeah, the weather is not very good, but we will keep pushing on. There's a big grain silo to my right over there, which is still in operation. So, and yeah, apart from that, there's not much else. Yeah, he was at the rock. Alrighty, while making our way along to our next destination, we have come across somebody who's run into a little bit of bother on the road. He seems to have lost a bit of control, and this is how slippery these roads can get. Looks like he's lost control and gone off the road. So we're going to help him out. Gary's getting into position and we're going to winch him out. Yeah, we saw you at the rock. The only issue is you got a towable there.
And it's
Right.
buried. We
And it's buried, and I do have a shovel, I can dig it out for
You all good?
I'm feeling a lot better now that you're home. I don't have to worry.
No, we'll be fine.
We actually don't have phone reception here. So
No, it's very intermittent.
So it was pretty much like if somebody doesn't come, I'll be staying the night.
Yes. No, we will get you out, never fear.
Thank you.
Yeah, we need to try and get that off, because winching off a tow bar,
Yeah.
a tow ball, is not that good.
Get this.
Just blocking the road off here just in case anybody comes down here so they can see that there's something obviously going on. Better put the hazard lights on in my vehicle. It doesn't have a recovery hitch, he's only got a tow ball, so we've got to try and get that tow ball off and get a recovery hitch in there. If it's easier to get to yours, because I've got to undo my tyre carrier.
Oh, brand new one. First time it's going to get turned.
At least the trailers didn't go over, that's a bonus. Well, at least we didn't go over. The whole thing, But yeah, look, I hit some up there where it got all sorts of ugly. and I drive it with muddies on.
Yeah, well, we just finished having the conversation up the road how both mine and Brad's ABS kicked in because it got very slippery as we rounded the corner up there, and this is what can happen.
Stop filming my butt.
I'm not filming your butt.
Safety pin, yeah.
Just take the handbrake off, go in neutral. Just let the winch do all the work, straighten your wheel a little bit. Right hand down. All right. There you go. Yep, cool. Is he good? Is he good? Good to go. Winchy.
Drive it.
Right head.
Thank
Okay.
you so
You can
much.
tell all your friends that we rescued you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Take that off.
No, I'll fix it from there.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I'm so appreciative of your help.
No,
Buy some
no,
beer or
no,
something.
don't worry about
Guys,
it. Don't worry about
Everybody
it.
go to the pub.
Yeah, helped us out.
That's
so
all
good.
right,
We're-
anytime.
We're in deep shit. And,
Ah,
you
you're
come
right.
along at the right time.
That's all part of the four-wheel driving community. That's what we do. So,
Thanks,
all right.
guys. We are so appreciative.
All right, no worries. Safe travels.
Alrighty.
Drive in a straight line, okay?
Thank
Everything
you.
all
Thank
good
you.
now?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, there we go. Now it's almost lunchtime.
Yeah, your lunch is burning again.
Lunch is burning in the travel buddy.
Lunch is
Alrighty, another successful rescue of a Toyota by a Jeep. Had to throw that one in. Yeah, very lucky that that didn't end worse than what it was. Basically, the road is slippery. They have lost control of their vehicle and slid off the side of the road. So, just going to go past them now. But they were lucky we came along when we did, and we've managed to winch them out to safety. So they're all good now. They're back on their way and very appreciative of what we did. Gave them a sticker, so hopefully they'll subscribe to the channel and they'll be able to see their rescue on this here video. So anyway, lunch is in and done, I would guess, because it's now an extra half an hour. We'll probably pull up at Elachbutting Rock and have some lunch and then think about where we're going to pitch camp. So we shall see you there.
A journey through the darkness, through the deepest and the hardest. I wear the scars like tattoos, every single break and bruise, so I know what the cost is. I'll go through anything to get where I wanna be. Nothing you throw at me gonna knock me off of my feet. It might take everything, so if you want it, you gotta be ready to bleed. 'Cause I'll go through anything, and you're gonna have to go through me. You're walking in like you're Goliath, but do you really wanna try it? They tell me that you're 10 feet tall. They tell me you can never fall, but I don't really buy it.
Alrighty, well, we have made it to our final destination, Elachbutting Rock. And this is how we found this adventure. Basically, if you go on the net and have a look at the Wheatbelt Way, that is how we came up with this trip. And there's lots of things that you can do here. So it is Elachbutting Rock is the correct pronunciation. Well, that's the way it's spelled anyway. So there you go. And there's some more on this side, all about Elachbutting Rock and explore Westonia. See yeah, we're going to have some lunch, and then we're going to go for a drive around the rock, because apparently you can drive on the rock. So we'll see how we go with that one. Alrighty, well that's lunch done and dusted. Now we're just going to go for a drive around. It's a one-way track all the way around this rock, so we're just going to go for a drive around, because apparently you can still drive up on the rock. So we're going to see if we can access that, and then we're going to try and find a campsite that is out of this wind, because the rain seems to have gone and the sun's come out, but the wind is still horrendous. So we're going to try and get a nice camp spot up against the rock where we'll be out of the wind, and we can do a bit of filming for some other videos that we've got planned to do. But for now, we'll head up this track and see if we can get up the rock.
I'll go through anything to get where I wanna be. Nothing you throw at me gonna knock me off of my feet. It might take everything, so if you want it, you gotta be ready to play. 'Cause I'll go through anything, and you're gonna have to go through me.
And here we go, we are on top of the rock. Kind of. Can't really drive up on the rock, it's just a track that takes you up to a higher level around the edge of the rock. But there we are. Whew, well, I can tell you it is as windy as hell up here. I was hoping to get a bit of footage of us driving around, but it's just way too windy and it is freezing cold. It's showing 10 degrees outside, so I'm not going to get any footage up here. We might come back up here in the morning. Hopefully the wind might have died down there, and I can send the drone up and get some pretty good footage there. But in the meantime, we're going to go back down the bottom and around the rock and back in and find a decent campsite. Alrighty, well finally we made camp. Hopefully we've got a bit of shelter from that big ass rock over there. The wind's still coming through, but it's not as bad. Anthony lost his awning over the top of his car, so we've been madly trying to fix that. Well, he has, and we've got him all set up now. So and we're just starting to rain again. Hopefully that'll be the last of the rain, but that's us in there. That's the road just in there. If we need it, there's some tables under shelter over there, and this will be us for the night. Alright, just see if I can find a pathway through to the rock itself. There's a fair bit of water comes off this, so hopefully there isn't too much more rain. Wouldn't be game to climb it too far. Here we go. I can get up to this ledge. See what sort of a view we've got from here. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Tell you what, this is very, very steep. So I'm going to have to put the camera down and try and climb back down again. So we're just going to have a few drinks and maybe set up another chat around the campfire once we get that going. So we might see you around dinner time, otherwise we'll see you in the morning.
Stream full of butts. More than that, you want me to run my credit card down his crack? You can't afford me.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Monday morning, last day of our trip. Monday morning, should be at work. Don't tell the boss that. As long as he doesn't watch it, we'll be fine. So cold last night. Went to bed last night with jeans on, t-shirt, 2 hoodies, beanie, 2 -6 degree sleeping bags, and inside the bag it was nice and warm, but outside it is freezing. I don't know whether the GoPro will do it justice, but yeah, there is ice on everything. Anyway, today, last day, we're just going to pack up camp, and it's a beautiful morning, nice and clear, not a breath of wind, not a cloud in the sky, sun's coming up over there, and it looks like it's going to be great. It's just friggin' cold. So we're going to pack up camp. We're going to do one more drive up the rock, and I'm going to try and get the drone up there because the GoPro just would not do it justice yesterday. The view from up there is unbelievable. So we're going to go for a drive up there, shoot the drone up, and we'll probably end the trip up there. So we'll see you once we've packed up and hit the track.
It's frozen.
Frozen? Your new toy?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I can't get no pressure out of it. It's just starting to come now. There's ice everywhere.
Oh, dear. Yep, even Anthony's car's covered in ice. They all are. That's his new toy, his water tank and hose, and it's all frozen up.
What?
And people laugh at me for bringing a banister brush along. I don't know. Another one of Anthony's toys. He likes to play fire truck.
Yep. Just like Gary, cut off midstream.
I'll put the fire out. Oh, that happens when you get old.
Alrighty, we have finally left camp. Now, everything was frozen solid this morning, so we have literally had to wait around for things to thaw out. Couldn't even fold the awnings up because they were actually frozen solid. So we managed to get a couple of videos done at camp. You shall see them soon if you haven't already seen them. And now we're all packed up, back on the track around the rock, and we're going to head back up to the top of the rock because I can finally send the drone up. There's no wind this morning, so it's awesome. And I've still got condensation dripping inside the vehicle from the top of the windscreen. I haven't experienced cold like that for a long time. It must have been below zero this morning, absolutely freezing, but all good. Sun's shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, not in our part of the sky anyway. So we're going to go for a cruise up the rock and probably finish the video up there.
I punch in my card, I know what it costs. Yeah, I put in the work that you don't. Day after day, I work and I play. Yeah, I'll do all the things that you won't. Even when my feet get tired, I will keep on moving higher. I'm the story you don't speak of. I'm the one they call the underdog. Cause every time the push comes to shove, I'm climbing over you to reach the top. Cause I want everything and nothing at all. Yeah, I want everything and nothing at all. Cause I want everything and nothing, nothing at all. Don't care what you think or what you believe, cause I'm gonna turn the world upside down. If you want a shot, just step in the ring. Yeah, I'ma shake your bones like thunder. Even when my feet get tired, I will keep on moving higher. I'm the story you don't speak of. I'm the one they call the underdog. Cause every time the push comes to shove, I'm climbing 'cause I want everything and nothing at all. Yeah, I want everything and nothing at all. 'Cause I want everything and nothing, 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 nothing at all. I don't want nothing at all, unless I can have it all.
Alright guys, well as we take in one last look at that awesome view from the top of Elachbutting Rock. What an awesome place, what an awesome trip despite the weather. Yesterday was pretty horrendous with the rain. We had some pretty heavy storms come through, lots of wind, really windy, not as bad as Perth I think, but it was still pretty bad for when you're camping, but nevertheless I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. It was a fantastic trip. Thank you to Anthony for coming along and being a part of the crew. Always good to have you along, mate. Yeah, a couple of great campsites. Yeah, awesome place. Not a lot of four-wheel driving, but a lot of touring, which is what we're more getting into these days. We still do a lot of four-wheel driving, of course, but on this particular occasion, it happened to be more just touring and driving around, camping, getting the crew back together and having some great laughs around the campfire, which we did. We had an awesome time and woke up to one of the coldest mornings I've had in a very long time. So thank you guys as always for watching. Please help support the channel. Hit us with a like, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Every little bit helps support our channel and makes us grow. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed and hopefully we'll see you on our next adventure. Cheers guys.